Argentinosaurus was a truly massive dinosaur. Try to picture this. It was about as long as 3 school buses parked end to end. It was taller than a giraffe, reaching its long neck up to the trees, and it weighed about as much as 10 elephants. Just imagine the size of its bones. Its leg bones alone were taller than a grown-up human. Its neck was super long, and its tail was even longer. It was a true giant of the dinosaur world. Even though Argentinosaurus was huge, it didn't move very fast. It lumbered along on 4 thick, sturdy legs, like a giant elephant. Can you imagine its footprints? They were probably bigger than a bathtub. When Argentinosaurus walked, the ground must have trembled beneath its feet. It was so large that it probably shook the earth with every step it took. What did a giant like Argentinosaurus eat? It might seem surprising, but this giant dinosaur was a vegetarian. That means it ate only plants. It needed to eat a mountain of plants every single day to fuel its enormous body. Argentinosaurus had a long neck that helped it reach high into the trees. It used its teeth, which were like strong pegs, to strip leaves from branches. It probably spent most of its day eating. Section 5. Living large, a day in the life of Argentinosaurus. Argentinosaurus lived in a warm and wet world. It shared its environment with other dinosaurs, some even bigger than itself. They roamed through forests and swamps, searching for food and water. These giant dinosaurs probably traveled in herds for safety. They protected their young from predators. Life as an Argentinosaurus was all about finding enough food to survive. Section 6. Safety in size too big for predators. Even though Argentinosaurus was a gentle giant, it had to watch out for predators. Predators are animals that hunt other animals for food. Some dinosaurs were fierce hunters, but Argentinosaurus was so big that most predators wouldn't dare attack a fully grown adult. Its size was its best defense. It was simply too massive to be an easy target. Section 7. Uncovering a titan, discovering the Argentinosaurus. How do we know so much about Argentinosaurus if it lived millions of years ago? It's because of fossils. Fossils are the preserved remains of ancient plants and animals. They are like clues from the past. In Argentina, a country in South America, scientists discovered the enormous bones of Argentinosaurus. It was a thrilling discovery. It told us that giants like Argentinosaurus once roamed the earth. Section 9. Argentinosaurus. Fun facts, amazing facts about the gentle giant. Want to know some fun facts about Argentinosaurus? Here are a few. Even though Argentinosaurus was enormous, its eggs were surprisingly small, about the size of a football. Imagine holding an egg that could one day hatch into one of the largest creatures to ever walk the earth. It's fascinating to think about how such a massive dinosaur started from something so relatively tiny. Baby Argentinosaurus grew incredibly fast, gaining up to 90 pounds every single day. This rapid growth was essential for survival in a world filled with predators. Within just a few weeks, these babies would have grown significantly, making them less vulnerable to attacks. Argentinosaurus had one of the longest necks of any animal that ever lived. This long neck allowed it to reach high into the trees to feed on leaves that other herbivores couldn't access. It was like having a built-in ladder, giving it a unique advantage in its ecosystem. It was longer than a school bus. To put that into perspective, imagine a creature whose neck alone could stretch across the length of a standard school bus. This incredible length helped it to cover more ground while foraging for food. These fun facts show just how amazing Argentinosaurus was. Its sheer size and unique adaptations make it one of the most fascinating dinosaurs to study. From its rapid growth to its extraordinary neck, every aspect of this gentle giant's life was remarkable. It was a true marvel of the prehistoric world. The Argentinosaurus not only dominated its environment, but also continues to captivate our imaginations today. Its legacy lives on in museums, books, and documentaries, reminding us of a time when giants roamed the earth. Section 10. The mystery of the Titanosaur. What we still don't know. Even though we've learned a lot about Argentinosaurus, there's still much we don't know. For example, we don't have a complete skeleton. Scientists are still searching for more fossils to unlock all of its secrets. Every new fossil discovery brings us closer to understanding these magnificent creatures and their world. Section 11. Conclusion. Argentinosaurus, a gentle giant of the past. Argentinosaurus was a gentle giant that lived millions of years ago. This colossal creature roamed the Earth during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 94 to 97 million years ago. It was a herbivore, meaning it fed on plants, and its sheer size allowed it to reach the tallest trees for food. Imagine a world where these enormous dinosaurs were a common sight, moving gracefully through vast prehistoric forests. It was one of the biggest dinosaurs to ever walk the Earth. Argentinosaurus is estimated to have been over 100 feet long and weighed around 100 tons. To put that into perspective, that's about the length of 3 school buses and the weight of 15 African elephants. Its massive footprints, some of which have been preserved as fossils, give us a glimpse into the incredible scale of this dinosaur. Imagine its massive size, its long neck reaching for leaves, and the ground shaking with every step. The Argentinosaurus's long neck, which could stretch up to 40 feet, allowed it to access food sources that were out of reach for other herbivores. Its powerful legs supported its enormous body, and with each step, it would have caused the ground to tremble, creating a spectacle of nature's engineering. Next time you see a bus or a tall building, think about how big Argentinosaurus really was. Imagine standing next to a creature that dwarfs modern-day structures. This comparison helps us appreciate the grandeur of these ancient giants and the world they inhabited. It's fascinating to think about how such a massive creature could have existed and thrived in its environment. It's a reminder that incredible creatures once roamed our planet, and that there's still so much to discover about the ancient world. The study of dinosaurs like Argentinosaurus not only helps us understand the past, but also ignites our imagination about the possibilities of life on Earth. Each fossil discovered, each bone analyzed, brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries of these magnificent beings. As we continue to explore and learn, we are constantly reminded of the rich and diverse history of our planet and the endless wonders that await our discovery.